Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Ciocca Ford of Lawrenceville to check out this Heritage Edition Bronco. So what we have here is a 2024 Ford Bronco Heritage Limited Edition 4x4 with the 2.7 liter EcoBoost. And we got the Sasquatch package on here, which includes that 35-inch tire package. So we're going to check this thing out, and you can let me know, is this big-time Bronco with the big-time Sasquatch action the one you would go with? So let's dig in. Here we go. Robin's Egg Blue. Let me know what you think about the color here on this Heritage Limited. Moving on in, we got the white Bronco grille with a full spread of LED lighting up front, including the fog lamps, the red Ford badge in the middle, recovery hooks, the whole schmear on here. And I think it looks pretty good. Not sure if I'd go Robin's Egg Blue on this vehicle, but let me know what you think about that color. Now, wheel and tire setup. We got the 35-inch tire package. We have the Heritage wheels with the Bronco script. Now, these wheels are wrapped in Goodyear Territory all-terrain tires. 315 on the width, a 70 series sidewall 17s, all four corners, four-wheel drive. You look out, we have to have the fender flares coming out from the side to cover up those wheels. As we move on back, when you go with this 35-inch tire package, part of the Sasquatch package, then you're going to get 11.6 inches of ground clearance. If you just have a Heritage Bronco without that package, then the standard ride height is 8.4 inches. We do have the running boards. Moving in closer, we have the white pinstriping coming down the side of the vehicle, the Bronco script all the way down, flat black on our door handles, flat black on the side view mirror with turn signals and 360-degree view cameras. We have the white hardtop. This vehicle also has the soft top in the back, so it's looking pretty good. Rear end of the Bronco Heritage, again, the white top with the Robin's Egg Blue, full spread of LED lighting in the back as well, with the huge spare tire sitting on the back with the bucking Bronco. And then we have our rear recovery hooks, and the exhaust is tucked up underneath that flat black bumper. We're under the hood of this 24 Bronco Heritage Limited, and when you go with this trim, you get the 2.7 liter EcoBoost V6 engine, mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission, 315 horsepower, 410 pound-feet of torque. This Bronco can tow up to 3,500 pounds. MPGs are pretty simple. 17 in the city, 17 on the highway, 17 combined, and the engine's minimum octane rating is 87. So you can run this on regular unleaded gas. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much of these Heritage Limiteds cost? Well, the Heritage Limited is like almost at the top trim for the full-size four-door Bronco. Right, the Raptor's the top of the Bronco food chain, but the Heritage Limited is right up there at the end, and at the top, I mean. So basically, your MSRP base for one of these is $71,105. Now, this vehicle has that 35-inch tire package, and it has the two tops. It's got the white hard top and then the soft top inside the vehicle for an extra $1,350. And then you have to add in destination and delivery of $1,895 from Ford's Michigan assembly plant. And we have a total MSRP from the factory for this bad boy of $74,350. Now, if you don't need all of this, you can go with the standard Heritage trim and the 2.3 liter EcoBoost, and you can save yourself a ton of money. But if you want to be rough and ready for anything that nature is going to throw at you, then this Heritage Limited with the Sasquatch is going to get you just about anywhere. So let's check out the interior. All right, now before we get into this interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how do you know we got Sasquatch action? Well, here we go. On the back of the Bronco, by the fuel filler, on the back left quarter panel, we got Sasquatch hanging out, looking cool, walking tall. So that's how we know Sasquatch is here in the vehicle. Now, door panels, they're removable. So you can take off the door panels, you can take off the roof and just fly through the beach, the water, whatever you want to do. But in this one, we're going to go with some soft touch with some leather, brown leather, chrome, nice armrest, grab handle, cargo netting in here with the orange trim. Again, you're not going to see your window controls or anything like that because we can take these doors off the vehicle. Now, there's the running boards that you're going to probably need to get if you get the Sasquatch to get in this big bad Bronco. We come in closer, nice large foot box, dead pedal brake and accelerator, the all-season mats in the Bronco at this time. Now, when we're looking at our seats, we're going to go power for the driver and the front passenger. And here's the brown leather with the red, with the white cross stitch, with the bucking Bronco embossed into each front seat. Looks beautiful, nice and soft, well done. Just let me know if you like the brown. Front passenger door panel, same action as the driver. Now we're coming over to the dash. We're going to go with some brown or maybe like a bronze plastic up here on the top of the dash. Then we have the white insert with the red Bronco name for the heritage vibe, with the red on our heat and air vents, with the black and red grab handle there over on the end, and then a nice large glove box. Before we get to the infotainment system, we have buttons across the top. So here on the left, that's our sway bar disconnect, lock the front diff, lock the rear diff, trail, turn assist right there, but again, only available 4 low, 4 high. And then you have your button here for the traction control off and your 4-way hazards. Now, as we move down, we have a fully integrated 12-inch Sync 4 system. Beautiful. Look at that action. We got dual panel action with these buttons down below here. So nicely done as well on that. It's surrounded by 2 heat and air vents. You have your audio system right here. We can get to your Sirius XM as well as your other regular radio stations, Bluetooth your phone, get to your apps where you got your wireless CarPlay, Android Auto apps. We got our settings right here, sync navigation, sound, general, display. Look, just a really nice deal. And then you got your features button where you have your driver assistance, your zone lighting, your owner's manual. You can record feedback. So it is a really, really nice system to use. And look how smooth that is. You got over-the-air software updates. And then you can go to your vehicle settings if you want to go there. That's going to bring up all your different vehicle settings, your wipers, your lighting. Here's your ambient lighting right here where you can get that going right there. So that's a nice touch. So a really easy system to use. And now when we go to reverse, huge backup camera with 360-degree view and trajectory. And of course, you have different settings up here for your camera. So they got you covered there. Really nice system, really easy to use. Now, as we move down, we have our push button start right there. Down below, we have our dual climate with our volume and tuning knobs. Here's your engine auto stop start on or off right there in the middle. And then down further, you do have 3-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger and a heated steering wheel. So they have you all set there. Down further, we got USB-C, USB-A, and a wireless charging pad. Here is the Ford Bronco plate right here, which is nice, established 1966, Ford in red, Dearborn, Michigan assembly, looking good. And now here is the gear shift to take you through this 10-speed automatic with the leather and the stitching and the Bronco and the American flag. So they got you covered there. GOAT modes, which we'll show you when we go through the dash. 2 cup holders, Bronco key fob, unlock, lock, remote start, panic button, and your Bronco name on the back. And then right in here, this is where you're going to have your window controls and your mirror controls because, like I said earlier, the doors come off. So they put them here in the center. Nice soft armrest in that brown leather. Open it up, and we have a removable tray for storage and a 12-volt in there. Bronco steering wheel, nice leather wrap wheel with the red. So they're keeping this heritage vibe all over the inside of the vehicle, which I do like. Bucking Bronco on the horn button. Round bottom wheel, got plenty of room to get in and out. It's a really big passenger cabin in here. You got your adaptive cruise, safety suite controls, volume on the left. On the right, controls for the digital dash, telephone voice commands. Over here, you're looking at your windshield wipers and turn signals. And then down below, down here, This is where we can deal with our mirror heaters, and then we can adjust our headlights and fog lamps, bright and dim the dash. There's your electric parking brake right there. And then we do have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel, even though it is a little stiff. This thing was just delivered. And then we have our digital dash looking good. So let's check out the GOAT modes. Are you ready? Here we go. Turning the dial to the left, we go normal. Now back to the right. So I wish the thing would just turn all the way around and you don't have to go to the left and to the right. So here we go. Normal. Eco. Slippery. Mud ruts. Sand. Baja. Rock crawl. And that's as far as we go. It looks like to that way, and then we have to come all the way back the other way to get back to normal. So there you have that. And then like I mentioned earlier, you have additional information you can go through in the center that you may want to have up when you're going down the road. So it is a very easy system to use, and you got plenty of GOAT modes or drive modes for this big time Bronco action. The overhead console, here's all the auxiliary switches that are pre-wired for, let's say, an off-road light bar or a winch or anything you may want to put in here. Now, if you want your dome lighting to come on and off when you open and close the door, the button right here remains off. And when you open the door, the lighting comes on, close the door, your lighting will dim out. So they got you all set there. And now we move to our sun visor, which has your garage door programmables on it. We can fold that down. We got a vanity and a light. We can pull it out. Does it slide? Yes, it does. Rear view mirror, standard framed rear view mirror with auto dim. Getting in the rear of the Bronco, you see we have an issue, and that is they got this soft top wedged in the back of this Bronco on a pallet, which I cannot remove on my own. It's way too heavy and cumbersome, but it's in here. But therefore, the seats have to remain flat. So we do have the rear leather seats in here, which is nice. And I don't know if you can see it, but in the middle of the center console is where you're going to have your USB connectivity for the back seat passengers. And then you can see the roll cage in here and the removable top. So they have you all set for some off-road action in this Bronco. But unfortunately, we can't sit in these rear seats today. But at least you can see the soft top. Getting in the back of the Bronco, it's pretty simple. You can just come to the back with this black handle and open her on up and open this back all the way back, and look how wide that opens. Gives you plenty of room to do what you need to do. And now we can open up the glass separately, and you have this huge boxy shape with, of course, that soft top stuffed in there. But what we're looking at for our cargo space with the rear seats up, we're looking at 38.3 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Bronco 4-door Heritage. And then with all the seats down, 82.9 cubic feet of cargo space in this 4-door Bronco Heritage Limited. Looking at our window sticker, we'll zoom on in. Here you have it, 2024 Heritage Limited, 5-passenger, robin's egg blue, standard equipment across the top. Options, just the soft top is the additional add, because that limited series adds a ton of stuff. Pricing, total vehicle MSRP, Dearborn, Michigan. Fuel economy estimates, not very fuel efficient, as you can see. Crash test ratings. Let's take this baby out for a spin. All right, we are out on the road in this 24 Bronco Heritage Limited in the robin's egg blue with this Sasquatch Package action for maximum off-road ability for sure. But let me know what you think about this Robin's Egg Blue. I know I've asked you a couple of times. I don't know. I think it's a nice color. I just don't know if it belongs on a rough and ready off-road Bronco, but you let me know. But we have a lot of nice stuff in here. I mean, this is spec'd up. Like I mentioned, the Heritage Limited is the top trim in the Bronco lineup, or one of the top trims in the Bronco lineup, short of the Raptor. Of course, the Raptor is the big dog. But this one is outfit with a lot of nice interior appointments. You got the brown leather, whether you like the brown or not. The leather quality is really good. The cross stitch is really good. You got the Heritage vibe spread all over the inside of the vehicle, just like to have it on the outside of the vehicle, which I think is good, because you see some automakers, they put this cool looking Heritage stuff on the outside, and then the inside looks plain. And this certainly doesn't look plain. You know, you got that white dash with the red Bronco staring at you. You got all of the off-road capable tech you would want in here, with all these GOAT modes, your auxiliary switches, the Sasquatch package, which obviously gives you the 35-inch tire package and this big lift up to 11.6 inches. You also have a 2-inch wider track on the Bronco with the Sasquatch package. It also allows you to lock the front and rear axles. There's your nice brake, no problem. So it allows you to lock the front and rear axles as well, and it gives you some better off-road damping ability as well. So a lot of stuff goes into Sasquatch, but it's included in the Bronco Heritage, just like it's included in the Wild Track here in the 2024 model year. That's why you didn't see an add-on for the Sasquatch package on the window sticker. But this is rough and ready for off-road. It's not rough and ready for on-road corners. So be careful about that. But you know what? For a big raised up off-road vehicle, it does ride pretty well on the road, I would say. It isn't half bad. You know, I'm quite impressed. Now, it's not quiet in here because you have a removable hardtop. You have removable doors. There's not a lot of sound deadening going on. So you get a lot of noise, especially wind noise, coming in off the roof of this Bronco. But it's big and it's brash, and it says, "Look at me, here I am." And just for that reason, I think it's cool. I mean, I'm not a Bronco guy. I don't need one. I'm not going to take a Bronco and go off-road. That's just not my thing. But this is a lot of fun to be behind the wheel of and enjoy, because it is a cool-looking car. Whether you like the Robin's Egg Blue or not, SUV, this is a cool-looking vehicle. And it's got a really good turning radius, especially with these big, huge all-terrain tires on it. We're about 19.5 feet, which is really, really good. And of course, you get the bigger engine. Which moves the vehicle down the road easily. And the 10-speed auto is nice and smooth, no problem. Handling wise, it's big, but it's really tight. You can see I moved the wheel, the front end of the car moves back and forth. It's lighter, but it's tight, which I do like. You're not going to get a whole lot of play in the wheel at all, and I'm getting some nice feedback from the tires through the steering wheel to let me know what's going on. But I got my nice big fully integrated Sync 4 wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, heated seats, heated steering wheel, USB-A, USB-C connectivity. I got wireless charging. I got connectivity for my rear seat passengers. I got plenty of visibility out all the glass in the vehicle. I got blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, all that jazz in this Bronco. So they got you covered there for safety, LED lighting up front and out back. So it's really a nice package. And I'm going to take off one more time just to have a little bit more fun. And you can really hear the exhaust because there's not much sound deadening in here. But if you're looking for this off-road capable beast, Do you go Ford Bronco like this Heritage Edition, Heritage Limited Edition with the Sasquatch Package? Do you go to another Bronco trim like this one, maybe like the Wild Track? Or do you want one, but you're just going to drive it around in town? So you're going to drop down in trims, get yourself a road-going Bronco. You don't need all this extra action. Let me know that in the comments as well. Or is the Ford Bronco not just doing it for you, and you're going to go Jeep Wrangler instead? Put that in the comments and let me know. But I do want to thank Ciocca Ford of Lawrenceville for allowing the channel access to this 2024 Ford Bronco Heritage Limited Edition 4x4 in Robin's Egg Blue for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.